I couldn't get into the parking lot. This is just getting worse. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I'm late to mass again. I just had a hard time waking up this morning. Well, the parking deck I usually go to is full, so I'm driving around Atlanta looking for a parking deck I can park in. And class starts in 45 minutes. So if I don't find parking in 45 minutes, I'm gonna be pretty angry. But hopefully I find parking at this next deck that I'm going to. Keep our fingers crossed. I couldn't get into the parking lot. This is just getting worse. 30 minutes later, still no parking. So it's been an hour and a half, and I just got up to the parking deck and it was open, and then I'm the next car to go in and they close it. Starting to get me really angry. We have just hit the 2-hour mark and no sign of progress. Yay. For the second time today, they closed the lot right as I was pulling up. I'm getting really angry because it's been over 2 hours. It's 1:14 and I just parked. I got here at 10:45. Took me 2.5 hours to find this parking spot. Ridiculous. It has been quite the day for driving today. I've been in the car for like 4 hours. That's like one-way trip to Nashville. Like, I'm fine with doing it one-way trip to Nashville, but just going downtown, which takes me like, if there's no traffic, 25 minutes, for going downtown and coming back to take 4 hours, and circling that dumb parking lot for 2.5 hours. I'm a little bitter, as you can tell. But besides that, it's been a good day. I made it to 2 of my classes. I missed religion, but I made it to film right on time. And I didn't skip French. I'm not a fan of French. I actually enjoy my professor, but just the subject itself, I want to skip every day just because I don't like French. I'm not a fan. But I'm on my way home. Well, I'm pulling into our neighborhood. I went to the church to help Ashley set something up for a meeting tonight. So didn't show you any of that because it was nice and quick. Just set up a computer. Okay, I can do that. So I got it done. But apparently we're getting Chili's to go. I'm sort of excited. I got some more books in the mail today. I got The Ethics of Ambiguity by Simone de Beauvoir and Fear and Trembling by Soren? All I know is his last name is Kierkegaard. Fear and Trembling is what I have to read next for philosophy, because both these are philosophy books. I have now 5 philosophy books total. 1 read, 1 I'm about to read, Fear and Trembling. And philosophy's still going, still thinking philosophically. We started with The Stranger, which is like a really depressing story about a guy who like his mother dies at the beginning of the story, and then a bunch of stuff happens to him. Like he meets this girl that he had a crush on while he was at work, because he worked with her in the past, but he like never pursued her. So he meets her again at the beach like a day after his mother dies, and he ends up falling in love with, well, he doesn't fall in love with her. He has relations with her outside of the marriage bond, which I'm not a fan of, but they get together and they end up like engaged, and then his friend has like this problem, and the main character helps him solve the problem, but in doing so ends up killing a man. And then the rest of the book is him in prison and on trial for murder, and how it just goes through how he was thinking through the entire thing, through the entire endeavor, because it was quite the endeavor that he went through. But that's where we started the course, and it was written in like 1945 in France, and it's basically like reflecting on philosophy, but it's not a philosophy book. So we're gonna start at 1945. Now we're going back to Kierkegaard, which is like the 1840s, 100 years before, which is a philosophical book. and we're going to work our way back to the 1940. We're going to work our way through the years back to 1940 and look at how philosophy affected that book. So we end the course with the book that we started the course with, which I think is pretty cool. But Kierkegaard is next. Oh, apparently it's about Isaac and Abraham, which should be interesting since like it's Christian themes. The book is all around Christianity and philosophy, so it should be interesting. Our professor also said that we have he was like, don't worry, atheist, we have atheism books coming soon, so it should be interesting. I will definitely have to defend my faith in this class if that's the case, but I'm ready to do it. Bring it on. Chilies to go, chicken tenders, french fries, and corn on the cob. Yum. Thank you, Dove, for teaching me how to be a rebel. Alright, I was getting ready for bed and I said, hold up, I have to record a goodbye because I'm going to remember it tonight, and from this point forward, I will no longer record in the morning. At least that's what I hope, because I probably will. But, a very chill night. Just got some reading done for class, ate dinner, watched Impractical Jokers with my mom, because we've been on a roll. We've been watching it a lot recently. It's a funny show. But just a chill night. I know that this week was going to be exciting, in my own words. It hasn't been that exciting for me. I mean, like, I've done exciting things that I find exciting, like rolling around a parking lot for 2.5 hours, but I've just been sick and not feeling good, which was not expected. So the vlog will get exciting, mark my words. But I'm gonna head to bed so that I can wake up bright and early tomorrow. So choose virtue, choose life. So on for now. Just in time to be able to casually walk through the park with someone that stabbed him the other day. So, you know, run through the park and walk through the park makes a big difference.